comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. So a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now Bryce Harper. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Bryce Harper.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Sale ready with the 2-0. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Now striding forward now is the DH, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4. Sliding into the box, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. And he takes strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Lays off. 2-2 now.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him. standing in, Wilson Ramos looking to put the
Leading
ball
up
in
for the
play here. He
American
went
League,
down on strikes in his
the
first
catcher,
at-bat.
Wilson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high, but still a strike. Looped out toward third. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Scherzer's ready. Here's the 3-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Up next for the American
Now
League,
at the plate, Jose Altuve.
baseman,
It was a walk
Jose
in his last trip.
Altuve.
First offering on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
And there's a base hit on the line. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Trout, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Mike Trout.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And the runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Trout is off at first with 2 away. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Two and 1 to count. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Trevor Bauer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the American League, number 47, Trevor Bauer.
Settling in now, Matt Kemp. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Matt. 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Abreu has a play. Makes the play. One away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Brandon Crawford will be next. 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
3-2, full count. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Crawford.
First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Swung on and missed. 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the. Here's big Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a liner. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Judge takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Scherzer's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. National Leaguers leading this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's have a look at our game summary for the first 6 innings. At the plate, Javier Baez, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
The second baseman, Javier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the seventh. So the lineup flips over, and
now
digging in, Nick Markakis. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First offering on its way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Nolan Arenado. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's got a 3 for 5 line.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Into center field, line drive base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Jose Barrios comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch, and he lays off there. 1-0. Arenado over at second. Harper at first with no outs. That evens it up 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Chopped toward the second baseman, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Count is 1-2 now. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
He throws him on the fastball there. Matt Kemp goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The count now at 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So striding in, Brandon Crawford. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready now, Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the contest for the American League. High in the air out to center field. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Jose Altuve, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Altuve.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. A high fastball is in there. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Big pitch to Trout. 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Digging in, Javier Baez. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman, Javier.
First pitch on its way. It just misses off the inside for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
On deck is Nick Markakis. Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Nick Markakis. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Now a move over to first. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 3.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 0-2, here it is. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
This is in the air to right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Singled homer run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. That's 1-1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside.
Ouch, that one hit him. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's set, and the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3.
Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. He's set. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Fouled off. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Manny Machado, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Popped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Betts is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford.
Up next for the National League, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ground ball left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. So coming to the plate, Nick Markakis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. Now a long throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And it's fouled away. Doolittle pauses. 1-1 pitch on its way. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Wilson Ramos will be next. Full count still. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he touched out a walk.
40. Wilson Ramos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away. So stepping in, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a rocket to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Ready once again, Jose Altuve, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Kenley Jansen takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Wow.
Digging in, Mike Trout. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. From the stretch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. But that'll be off the right field wall. as he arrives at second without a play as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The designated hitter.
Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
A shot down the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious National League All-Stars, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Max Scherzer. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen. The loss goes to Chris Sale. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.